Hello there folks, my name is Great Mighty Poe, and welcome to episode 15 of my Cinders version 2.09 walkthrough. So today's shoutout is going to be Nameless Hoodie. They're responsible for a few tools that are very useful. So first of all be Hoodie Patcher, which if you don't have Hoodie Patcher then all your movesets are going to break, so yeah, without that wouldn't have quite so many custom movesets. It also enables the slowing up and speeding down of certain parts of an animation, rather than how we were doing before, which was speeding up and slowing down the entire animation. So, very useful. The other tools that I can think of would be the Vfx Editor they made recently, which is very useful if you want to get into VFX editing. Not much use for me, I still do it the manual way, the hard way, so... but it's good if you want to get into VFX editing. And then also they recently made a tool that allows us to add sounds to the player character, which is very useful. There's a lot we can do with that. Still can't add stuff to, well, add more music or add more dialogue, but adding sounds to the player character is still very powerful and very cool. So, yeah, I'll jump into it now. And first of all, we're going to go into this build, so as you can see, we have a bunch of different throwing knives, and yeah, looking pretty lucky. So, lucky, marvelous, Y-hander. So, one thing to note about the lucky infusion that wasn't relevant when I last used it, which was on the phosphorescent pole, is that it does split the stat requirements in half for, well, splits it down the middle for whatever stats it is. So this would normally take 24 strength, but that got split between strength and dex. It also split int and faith, do it any with that, so becomes 17-17, which is pretty unique, which is why I'm on 17-17 for strength and dexterity. Also got 30 vigor and 30 endurance. Don't need any vitality because got Chester set on. It's pretty light. Again, this is physical damage, so all set is physical damage. It's pretty nice. Then more stamina, even more stamina and equip load and HP. Stamina recovery speed, and then covered as gold silver ring. So I've got 60 luck, but I want even more item discovery because I do have the Thief's Pact on, which just allows me to get various consumable items as well as the lost trinkets. So I just want that for the consumables because I can't forge sparking knives quite yet. So I want to see if I can get some of them because they're pretty cool. And yeah, I think that's it in terms of the build. Yeah. So now we're in this room with a Lothric Castle bonfires. Just going to run forward and grab this item first, and then we'll get into the puzzle. So here is the Crown of Illusions, which this will be useful for the Grand Archives. I think that's down here. Yeah, it's down here. So this increases your max FP by 5% and reveals the unseen in the Grand Archives. So it is this crown reveals secretive and avaricious creatures. So it reveals mimics in the Grand Archives. So there's 5 mimics in the Grand Archives that you can't see unless you have this helmet on. So yeah, it's from Bloodborne, I'm fairly sure. But yeah, we'll need that for the Grand Archives, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Which I think change of plans with my scheduling. I was going to do Archdragon next, but yeah, I'm going to do Grand Archives next, and then Archdragon after that, because I have a particular build I want to do, and I need something from Archdragon. Well, I need something from Grand Archives for Archdragon. So, now we're going to get into the puzzle in this room. So, you come to these statues on the side. They're going to have a bunch of stuff on them. It's all in Latin. And if you're wondering, it is Latin of a Catholic prayer with some Dark Souls stuff thrown in, so like Gwyn and Guinevere and stuff like that. And you need to put it all in the right order of the, well, I guess prayer. So I've got an odd piece of paper beside me, so I can just cheat it. But going from the side, it's going to be 1, then 2, 3, then 4, then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So there's 10 statues. The order is first this one, so number 1. And then head over this way to number 4. And then we can skip that one, head over to number 6. And skip that one and head over to number 8. And then skip that one and head over to number 10. Now we head back over the other side and head to number 3. And then number 2. And then number 5. And then number 7. And then number 9. And that should get us. It'll take a bit to pop up. Did we get it right? It should be right. Okay. I could swear I got that right, but for whatever reason it is popping up. Maybe because I played around with it first, it's still counting that order. I don't know. I might just reset this area and try again. So we'll try that again. Hopefully it works this time. If not, I have no clue. Because I am following the order on the wiki. It's the order I found. So 1, 4, 6, 8, 10, 3, 2, 5, 7, 9. Hopefully that's it this time. There we go. Guinevere's Urn. So there's one of 3 ways to get this. So you got the Way of Blue, I think of you this. You also got the Nestling Trading, and you get it from here. So haven't looked at that in a while, but somewhere in here. There it is. Guinevere's Urn. So Tears of Denial, stand still every 60 seconds. So very good if you don't want to die. And now we can finally leave this area. Yay. And let's pull out some knives for these guys. Hey, we've got some abyssal knives. We've got more of them, so we're going to use some abyssal knives on these guys. Yeah, try and shield bash me. But I have a Zweihander. And Soul of a Fallen Berserker. Is that a new exotic soul? Yeah, Fallen Berserker. So stamina recovery. Pretty nice. Yeah, I'll just take you down with Flaming Knives. And let's see, we got Lost Trinket, so I think it's at the bottom here. Yeah. Covenant item for the Thief's Pact. So very nice. Yeah, holy gem. Nice. And so now this room. So first of all we have the Lothric Beast here, so gonna take him down. I've got some dung pies. Okay, not quite enough range on that. You're gonna shield bash. Oh, you would block. And I can take him down. And we get the Lothric Knight Greatsword. And so once again, I have tons of healing, so I'm just gonna pull Radiant because I don't care. And I don't think there are any other items in this room, so nothing out here. And we've got the item down here, which was the Raven Mask or whatever it was last episode, so now we can move on up here. And get this item, which is very important. That is the Smith Box. So the final of the items for Benjen. This will unlock the Cannon and the Evelyn. So really fun weapons. And we're using the Evelyn for Grand Archives, I'm fairly sure. So, yeah, we get some gold pine. And... yeah. Oh, more lacerating knives. So we do have some lacerating knives. Let's try them against these guys. Okay, that bled on first hit. So yeah, kukris were removed, but it doesn't matter. These things are stupid strong. Because I've never shown off the consumable luck build, so I figured I might. Okay. Well, doing some silly damage with this weapon. Lacerating knives. Holy, these are good. So yeah, you can see he's still up there. So, base the ladder, run away. Lacerating knives. These things are good. So, as you can see, we're getting consumables all day long, thanks to the Thief's Pact. And then up here is the Winged Knight Halberd and Winged Knight Twin Axes, so get both of them there. And then we're going to head into here. I think this is the Winged Knight set. Yep, full Winged Knight set. Which Winged Knight set? What are you? Okay, let's sort by weight. There we go. Winged Knight set is HP recovery. So, pretty nice. And then over here is, well, a Divine Blessing. Hey, another one of them. What are we up to with them? I did use a lot for the remnants, but yeah, still got 10 of them. Again, don't be worried about wasting Divine Blessings, there is a lot of them. And very powerful healing, so... yeah, oh wow! Even more consumables, yay! Yeah, you give some Lush Titanite, so we're gonna get a lot of that as well, these enemies. Yeah, take them down. Some rusted coins. And I do see you up there. Yeah, gonna throw Hunter Charms at me. And at least we're reaching. Not quite by the looks of it. Might need to get a bit closer. And yeah, I can't heal now, but hopefully not that big of an issue. I should still be able to hit you. Okay, I'm gonna try using some of the other knives now because the bleed knives are stupidly strong. And we got some cursed knives. Ooh, nice. And you shot me. I don't like you. Can never escape crossbowmen. They're always going to get me. Lethal gem. And, oh. Oh, and I should mention with the Chester build, going by DS1 I should have a crossbow, but I couldn't really find one I wanted to use, so I just stuck with consumables. I thought it'd be more fun that way. Plus the Marvelous White-Hander is stupidly strong. I had no idea this thing was as strong. Then again, I do have quite a lot of luck. Which I never mentioned, the Marvelous White-Hander is giving me 10 luck, so that's why I have 60 luck. Green Blossom's nice. And I'm gonna grab that, and then back off, and I'm gonna hit you with charged. Okay, I didn't expect that much damage. Holy crap. And then over here is some blood red moss. And now we can head up here. And take out this guy. Let's be nice and sneaky with him. He is red-eyed. It's very scary. I'll try and get charged in on him. Yeah, I don't really feel like dangling him, but from him we get the Lothric Knight Long Spear and the Lothric Knight Great Shield. So, even more weapons. Now we're going to have the Wyvern Sharp, which I might have to put a ranged weapon on, deal with these guys. Because I don't really like going through Flamey Valley. So, what do we got that I can use? I have the knight's crossbow, and I can still use the short bow. And they somehow hit me. And, I don't know. Dark arrows. I guess, doesn't matter. Okay, that's doing pitiful damage. Let's try and get closer. Maybe normal arrows do a bit more. Oh yeah, there we go, that's better. And we'll keep doing this. Very riveting gameplay. I just really don't like dealing with these guys, so taking them out from range like this is the preferred solution. And my throwing knives won't reach over there obviously, so there we go. They're taken down. I don't have to worry about being breathed on. Well, them breathing fire on me or whatever. So, hey. And here is some Radiant Life Gems. Here is some Undead Hunter Charms, which I have a million of at this point. Thank you, mangrove farming, which, that reminds me, I do need to show what's happened there, because I can't actually use the mangroves at the moment. It's driving me insane. I keep getting to show what's happened there. And you're going to throw a charm at us. I'm not worried about you, I'm worried about your crossbow friend. And there we go. More lacerating knives, nice. So some charcoal pine. And I did see you shoot me. Yeah, let's get some lacerating knives out. Where'd you go? Well, I see you. Are you gonna come into this room? I hope so. I have a sorcerer's knife for you. No, you're not gonna come in here. Well, we have a couple chests there. This one on the right is the red tearstone ring. And then this one here is the gold Adio, so I mentioned that, I think, when I got the Executioner gloves, so part of the Bloodborne Executioner set, but once again, the rest of it would take a lot of cloth physics, so we don't have it. And yeah, there's some fusion weapon, 10 HP on kill, and yeah. Well, now we can actually sort by default order again, so that I can find Chester's hat. There we go. And so now down here, we're going to grab this item, but we're not going to go down there because, as you can see, fog wall. And I don't really feel like fighting him quite yet until we get a bonfire, so gonna wait for that. But we do get the Torn Excerpt, and that's a key item. So this will tell you all about the boss in there. So Twisted Knight, who's the guy in there, he changes colours as you're fighting him, and the colour he is depends on what he's vulnerable to. It used to be that he would take very little damage from, well, he would take practically no damage from anything that wasn't the colour he was, which was a pain to fight. Now he just takes more damage when he's the colour. So, if you're hunting with physical stuff and he's red, you're not going to do quite so much damage, but still going to be fine. But if he's white when you're hitting with physical damage, you're going to do a shit ton of damage. So, I still don't like Twisted, and I think it's mostly just because I find that with heavy weapons he's a bit too punishing, because he is an extremely fast and aggressive boss. And I don't like bosses that don't cater to every single playstyle, as everyone knows with the drama with the Frostfire Colossus. And we get Dominatrix Sharon. And please, the guys over there will leave us alone, because, yeah, Dominatrix. Nothing can beat Zweihander. And there we get the Witch's Locks, which I actually am planning to use because I haven't shown whips yet. And I need to do some in-game pyromancy stuff, so I will be probably donning the same armor she was wearing, the Desert Pyro set, when I get that. And also the Witch's Locks, which, because they have fire damage, so Haven't shown whips, haven't shown in-game pyromancy yet, so that'd be past Demon Prince. So Ring City at some point, because that'll be split in half most likely. We'll be showing off a whip. Okay, this could go badly. I'm gonna go to Bleed Knives because I don't really want to tangle with this guy. There we go. And I killed them for literally no reason. Nothing over here. Used to be a chest here that was locked. Which I never mentioned locked chests. Locked chests were a thing. But they were a little strange, so they were removed. And I see you there. And I'm used to pistol knives much. We'll hit you one of them. Can we hit you? There we go. So there is some ammo there. This guy's already transformed. We do have flaming knives though. And you don't like fire. Let's get a bit closer. You don't like fire. Well, it's a lot of knives. So you get 25 knives just randomly. So really, really nice covenant. So over here is some large titanite. Over that side is a fat lot of nothing. So you have to drop down that side. But yeah, we can drop down here now. Dark gem, nice. Might need that for next episode. Not too sure what the build's gonna be entirely. And now we're gonna aggro this one. So take him down nice and quickly. And then there's nothing there. Nothing down there. But out here. You're just missing all your knives. Get a knife jewel there. So, yeah, now we got all the thieves that are going to show up. Well, Hollow Assassins, I think they're actually called. Okay, well, it didn't mean to be on Estus there. And more bolts, which I have enough of them, I think. Oh, you're gonna side strafe. Please don't side strafe. There we go. So I could use one of those hunter charms that I've gotten a lot of, but don't really want to. So another mimic. So let's hit him with the charged. Hit him with 2 charged, actually. One HP, come on, there we go. So from them we get a very interesting weapon. We get Rune Lock. So, you know from Ashes of Arundel Valorheart? The paired sword and shield? Well, this is like that, except it is the weapons from Demon Souls, so I can't remember what they're called in Demon Souls. But yeah. So, very, very cool weapon. But again, it has a shield, so ugh. And you saw it for a second there, the Lucky Censoring Palm. Never mentioned that. Yeah. Slightly different flames in the Fool's Catalyst, or Fool's Flame, or whatever it's called. So it is different VFX, something different. But yeah, another rainbow hand. Always fun. And, oh, you've decided to come all the way over to here. Well, I'm just going to hit you with Lothric knives, because I don't like fighting you. Are you going to back off to there, are you? Coward. Okay, spin to win. There we go. Even more items. And so here's the hollow we killed, because some large titanite. and then kick him off to get this item, which is even more large Titanite. So I never mentioned actually, this entire set and this White-Hander cost me 170,000 souls, so it sacrificed a lot of my items to get that. I think I had 10 Titanite chunks, which gave me 25k. I had 100k left at the end of the episode, or 125k, so you had to sacrifice some more souls, and expensive build this, but definitely worth it. So we're all done over there, down there over there, except for Twisted. We're going to wait for him, because if we come up here, you can see in there is a bonfire. So yeah, Twisted is very tough. I don't like fighting him, so might take a bit. But in here, you can see in the back of this barrel something red and glistening, so there's actually two of them in there. Another one there you can see. But we're going to come in here, base the ladder, run back, because we have another Pursuer encounter. And bleed knives? Maybe blue knives. Okay, that's slightly better. This guy's gonna look like a pincushion. And oh, I can't see. Thank you, dead dragon. Nice. So, we got a lot of consumables, but I think we also got his helmet. That should be here. Yeah, we got his helmet. So, I'm not sure if the other piece of his armor yet, but yeah, you can see the helmet. Looks a lot bigger in the icon than it actually is. We'll show off the rest of the set though when we get the final Pursuer who is up in Grand Archives. So now we can head back to the ladder and head up. And get out of my way. And we're gonna run over this way. And take out those two. Hey, nice, hit someone else. But you can't hit me, so I'm gonna throw knives at you. And more bolts. Where the heck did you come from? And they gave us a duck gem and a bright bug. And then also a floating item. So some dragon eyes and some old radiant life gems. And I think you can snipe the other one from over here if you want to. I'm not going to though. We can snipe from up top still, so not much point. And you're back here. I'm gonna take you down. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore them for now. Because, yeah, they're gonna hurt me. Really badly. And so here's another crystal lizard. This one seems to just vanish randomly. I've never understood this one. Sometimes I have it here, sometimes I don't. It's really weird, but oh, lizard hide. And here are some tarnished coins, and now I need to put on the silver cat ring because I don't want to take full damage. Drop down here and grab this, which is some cleansing pendants. So these make you not look like a dried potato, so you want to get rid of your hollowing. There you go. And back to Gold Serpent. So, as I've shown, the consumable build is actually pretty damn strong. You're going to be getting a lot of consumables, and you can do this from early game. I just never went with the luck build at the early game. Except for my phosphorescent pole build, which was mostly just melee luck. So at this point I've done luck melee, and now I'm doing luck consumable, so luck caster will be another day. Probably Ring City. And yeah, I don't want to take these guys on. Yeah. We're gonna head up here. And gonna have these three come running down here at us. Oh wow. Take them down. Take them down. And don't want to go out there because they'll set off an NPC. I haven't been set off already. Oh, you're gonna throw a bomb at me. I'm gonna throw a knife at you. And oh, you're caught on a barrel and making it hard to target you. These guys just don't like being cooperative, and I did see a holo running at me, who I can't target. There we go. So, over here is the Only Slayer Great Bow, so you can rush through Dancer, or start a Lothric Castle if you want an early Great Bow. And, yeah, I don't want to get hit by you, please. And back off. And watch out for the nuke. So, more lizard hide, more souls, more gems, more infusing. And then over here is an Estus shard, so actually I think, yeah, I've got 2, and an undead bone shard I've got to burn. Whoops. So I do need to show that you can't get past 10 Estus just because of the lack of Ashen Estus. So 15 healing, even in vanilla, was a bit too much, and as Cinders with all the other healing, it is extremely too much. So I do see you. Yeah, get out of here. More abyssal knives, and then these 2. And we can take them down. Get some more throwing knives, some lightning urns, and some standard bolts. And now this room. There's a dude there. A dude here. More life gems. And a dude here. And then a dude here. And then that is another mimic. So I just want to clear them out in case I aggro them during the fight. Because, oh, for... Alright, there we go. Didn't miss that time. Have a flaming knife. Yeah, rainbow knives in you. Hey, more lacerating knives. Nice. So that gives us the Braille Divine Tome of Lothric. So another tome for Irina. So, yeah, go to Storyteller to learn Lothric miracles, blah blah blah. Fairly sure the priest candlestick was here, but that's over there. And that tome used to be over there as well. So those 2 mimics, they were switched around. Because that used to be a crawling mimic as well, but there's a crawling mimic over there now. So, and they're going to hit out here, as we'll trigger an NPC by that lever. This is Yulia of Londor, I think. Nothing a couple charged R2s can't take out. So from them, we get Dark Drift, which I'm fairly sure is the same. I don't think this one has a moveset or anything. I don't remember doing a showcase for it, so I'm fairly sure it is just the same as vanilla. It does have curse on it though. And it does have that ghostly look. But yeah, standard katana. Standard shield splitter. Well, I guess Dark Drift, which is just shield splitter. Now this chest is the sniper crossbow, so if I wanted to do for my full chest build, then this is the crossbow I'd probably need to use. But I looked it up on the wiki, and yeah, I'm not putting 30 points into strength. Like, I'd rather just put them to luck. So now we're going to pull the lever. And that'll open up the gates for us. And then this chest here is the key to the embedded, so that's the weapon the Jester started with. So it is a pretty cool weapon though, because it does take nothing to wield. And I'm fairly sure on two-handed it has the, yep. So, pretty fun weapon. It also looks pretty cool. And yes, stance with the normal stuff. So, pretty cool weapon. Good for a curse build if you want a greatsword. Though, I think a curse builds rely on bleed mostly. I'm not too sure, I haven't done a curse before, so. Now, I don't want to come to that room from top because I'm going to get ambushed by 2 Lothric Knights, so. Run down here. And then enable us to get in here, no trouble, and unlock the bonfire, which is very nice. So now we're going to rest here. I'm going to shove some points into luck. And I'm going to switch over to my lacerating knives, and we're going to go take on Twisted Knight. So, yeah, I said my opinion on this guy already in this episode. I don't like him. I think he's a bit too punishing for what he is. Because, while he is just a caster's skeleton, one of the shotel wielding ones with the that flings the kukris at you, he can't be staggered for one, so that makes strength builds just a little bit harder with him. So, yeah, we're going to go in here and try and avoid getting hit by that guy. And he comes out of the floor, and he's blue. You can dodge him though. He's not too bad, but if you have to be aggressive with a strength build, yeah, good luck. So actually, I don't have sparking knives for you, so watch out for the dark he throws at you. It does a great deal of damage. And I'm going to switch back to healing and heal up. And now he's white, so I'm going to try using the Zweihander, which is probably going to go horribly. Okay, that missed entirely. But yeah, as you can see, he hurts quite a lot. Come on. And he's red now. Blue Knights. And healing. And we'll go back to lacerating knives for yellow, because we don't have the sparking knives yet. Ow. Ow. Guess the problem with consumables is trying to get back to my Estus quickly. I keep forgetting I can hold down to get back to there. So, yeah, that's Twisted. I don't like him. A lot of people think he's fun because of how challenging he is, but I'm not a fan of challenge at all. So, oh, didn't mean to swing there. Yeah, I just really don't like this boss. Because, as you can see when I was hitting with my Zweihander in the white phase, no stagger, no nothing, and I can just be punished freely. And there's nothing I can do about it. Which, I think is the worst thing is having stuff out of the player's control. Because getting punished way too easily is not fun. Ow. I shouldn't have dodged backwards there. Yeah, and then I need to switch to that, and then I need to switch to that, and it's just a pain in the ass, this guy. I'm trying to focus on what knife I'm getting equipped, but I can't focus on that because I'm trying to focus on him. Yeah, this guy's just a clusterfuck in my opinion. I really don't like him. Ow. And shit like that, where I just can't do anything. And I try to get away to heal, and he's just throwing range shit at me, and yeah. As you can tell from how I'm talking at the moment, I'm not having a good time with this guy. Was that worth it? I don't think so. I can't tell. This boss just sucks. Well, sucks to fight. He's interesting in concept, but just not fun for me to fight. Yeah, keep doing the slow walk. Slow walk is actually good for this fight. It means I can actually get some hits in. And I got stuck on the terrain. Fantastic. See, like that, I can't do anything. What the hell was that attack? Bloody hell, I hate this guy. The only time I had a good time against him was my sorcerer build, but I was just doing so much damage, I could kill him in about 2 seconds. And I'm not going to worry about switching at this point. I honestly do not care about getting the right damage in. Okay, camera, can you not? Bloody hell. And I'm out of Estus now. Okay, maybe I can take him out now. There we go. Finally. So, sorry about how salty I was with fighting him. Again, I think he is just way too punishing for a boss, so narrow space, fast boss, aggressive boss, you need to switch up damage types. Yeah, way too much going on for him. And you can't stagger him, which I understand if you could stagger him, it might make him a bit too easy. But I feel like with strength builds, you should be able to stagger him every now and then at least. Because not being able to stagger him at all is just way too much punishment for strength builds. My opinion at least. So, let's move on for Twisted. Get away from him. I never enjoy fighting him unless I am using like a really OP build where I can take him out in 20 seconds flat. Or something like that. It was really, really quick. I think I have a video on my channel where I just utterly destroy him. And, oh no. Can I lock on, game? They like these beefy big Lothric knights with greatswords, so I can stagger them, but I can't stagger Twisted Knight. And I see you. Hence why I didn't drop down there. I don't really have to worry about healing too much on this bit. So here is the Grand Archives key, so As I mentioned in an earlier episode, can't remember when, you don't need to kill all of the other Lords of Cinder to access the archives. You can come through here at any point, get the archives key, head into the archives. So, if you want, as a sorcerer, you can get Crystal Soul Spear if we get regular Soul Spear, which sounds just as silly as it is. And so over here, no longer in the DLC, is the Split Leaf Glaive. So, I think that's the same as vanilla. Fairly sure at least. If I can find the damn thing, so yeah, same as vanilla. But it's here in the castle instead of from the pilgrim woman in the Dreadkeep. Now we can head up here. And that bonfire down there I actually find is pretty useless. So before that intruder comes and smashes my face, I'm gonna get the shortcut elevator. Grab this item, which is some crimson water. And yeah, here comes Tiny. He's definitely not tiny. So here's Smo's set and Smo's great hammer. And I can stagger him with knives. Perfect. So yeah, it got cut off by the throwing knives we got, but we did get Smo's full set. We already have Smo's hammer. So Smo's set is somewhere in here. Okay, there it is, I can see it. So Smo's set, it gives you HP back on kills, so pretty useful. Now we can head into this room. Well, actually, no, we'll wait on that. We'll go do this bit here first. And take him down. Then head up here. And over here is some Lush Titanite, which we should be getting chunks at this point, honestly. And then this here used to be a normal chest, then it got turned into a mimic, because when it was over there, it's sticking up out of the ground, so once again, I moved it. And take him down. And from him, we get blind. So, blind, I'm fairly sure it's good for dealing with poise. I'm fairly sure. Where is blind? There it is. So, yep, reduces poise by 50% for 15 seconds on hit, and that stacks, so gotta be staggering some things a bit more, then it's an option. But yeah, and it also has Cat's moveset on it, so alt curved sword moveset. I was gonna say curved great sword for a second there. Cat hasn't got to that yet. Hurry up, Cat. No, just kidding. I know creative block is hitting you really bad, so just work on what you can. And now these two. Crossbowmen. Always gonna be crossbowmen. And have a bunch of pistol knives. Hey, I finally got some sparking knives. After I've already taken on the Twisted Knight. I guess we can rearrange this so sparking knives can go there. And then this slot here I can put on. Well, I guess I'm not using the poison knives, so I'm not going to bother putting them back on. So, yeah, the Great Axe Large Hollow that would come out here, he was actually down, he was down by the ladder there, so don't have to worry about him. So that's room here. Gonna try and get everything. So here is the Sacred Bloom Shield, which is that a vanilla item. I never paid attention to shield, so I'm not too sure. But I'm pretty sure, yep, more FP. So shove that on, get more FP, infuse that, even more FP. And then over here is an Undead Bone Shard. So now we have two of them, and I gotta remember to use them. Now we can head down here. And this little bit here, I think this actually would do for a boss in here. Be pretty cool. Pretty nice space in here. So, Here is some old growth bombs. Here is the Engraved Dagger, which I'm fairly sure that is new. Again, I don't remember it in vanilla, but I haven't played vanilla for years at this point. So, Engraved Dagger. Yeah, looks pretty cool. I think that's a new item. I'm not sure where it's from. But that gives you faith and boosts damage against undead and prevents skeleton reassembly. So, unless you're coming here first, it's not going to be very good against what you're going to be fighting, which would be in the catacombs, but it's an option. Maybe good for New Game Plus, I don't know. And this chest here is the Spirit Tree Chris Shield. Another shield, which I don't know if it's vanilla or not. Well, it's in here, so yeah. I assume that's vanilla. Again, I don't pay attention to shields. And I think it's in this room. I think. Yeah, I think it's in this room. And I have some sparking knives. I'm not going to use sparking knives against you. Because sparking knives are very nice. You can see them sticking in him. They were yellow. I think yeah, I've already shown them in a previous episode when I did have some. And then in here, as normal, is the Altar of Sunlight. So that's where you get Praise the Sun. You're gonna get it from Soul there, unfortunately. And yeah, same stuff in here. Never showed what Soul Air Set is, so that's HP recovery. So, and the shield gives you HP restored by the Estus Flask, which I think I showed that. Didn't show the armor though. I can't remember. So, in here is the Tome of Sunlight. So, don't be fooled thinking that is a key item or something like that. That is actually a ring. So, the Tome of Sunlight. Here it is. So, it's a ring for increasing the effectiveness of your HP recovery. So, yeah. Doesn't look like a ring, but it is a ring. And it confused me a lot during my first playthroughs, so yeah. And then in here is the Sunlight Talisman. So this is the strongest miracle catalyst in the game. Well, in the mod. So it'll have the highest spell buff when you've got 99 faith and all that. And it also gives you a small amount of cast speed. So not as good as the Sanctuary Belvine, which is 25. This is just 10. It also has Shower of Sunlight, which is Heavenly Thunder, but on a catalyst pretty much. So, if you've used Heavenly Thunder, you know that spell is very situational, so not the best weapon art, hence why I tend to prefer the Saint's Talisman. So, now we're back out here. So, there's Cinders' Summon Sign. Again, we never did her quest, but she's still there. Over here is Egon's. And in here is the Lothric Knight set. Lothric Knight set. We'll sort by weight again. And head all the way to the top. Yep, Lothric Knight set is max stamina. So, pretty useful. You want a tankier set for some stamina. Then in here is, I think this is the last of the Hex Tomes, the Londor Braille Divine Tome. So, yeah, the Miracles from Londor. This is for Carla, so give that to her shortly when we're back in Firelink. And then over here is two chests. Chest central in this room here is the Grand Lance and the Porcine Shield. So I think the Grand Lance is changed, I think it was the Great Lance. I think the Great Lance is now the Hyde Knight Great Lance, I think. I'm not too sure. I think this is the DS2 weapon. I think. Yeah. Can't see it very well in here because no light in here. There we go, slightly better. So, yeah. One lance. That's an option. It took me years to use spears, so it'll take me another few years to want to use the lance. And in here is the prayer set. So prayer set should be down here because it's fairly light. Yeah, HP recovery. Plenty of sets for that. And the priest starts with that set, so. And then out here, I'm fairly sure, around this corner, No, not here. I think it used to be a Ravenous Crystal Lizzie. Or Ravenous one of the red ones back here. But not anymore. So here is some Sneak Brow. And we're going to put on the Silver Cap. And head over here. And drop down here. And I'm going to be careful. I don't want to fall too far. There we go. And head over here. So I think this set is still bugged. Nope, that was fixed. So it used to show that you get 5 of this set, even though you only get 1 of this set. So, but here we get the Cordial Set from Bloodborne. Again, no cloth physics, so it looks pretty horrendous. That's pretty light though. Actually, I can sort by default order actually, because I know what the set gives. It should be, yeah, right here. So, soul absorption. But it has the issue of most Bloodborne sets, where it makes you look pretty skinny. And also, no cloth physics. So, it's an option if you want it though. But, yeah. Then again, I'm using Chester's set and they don't have cloth physics either, and it doesn't look too bad, so might be fine. Now I'm going to go Palm. I'm going to leave the cat ring on just for now. And we're going to roll down here. And I'm going to run past these two. And roll into here. Well, run into here. Probably got everything in the world chasing us right now. And then we can head back up here. Because we do have one more area to drop down to, so I want to try and avoid too many trips back and forth. So Dragon Slayer armor will be last. People can't complain he's a reskin because he's just Dragon Slayer armor. And this is always difficult, trying to not fall off and trying to hit him. There we go. Bunch of stuff from him. And now I can drop down here. So, what did you drop? Dragon Eyes and a Fire Gem. Nice. Back to the Zweihander. And oh, this is gonna go horribly. This is a crawling mimic, so yeah, I'm just gonna spam him to death before he can jump me. And here's the Priest Candlestick. So I think it's another hybrid weapon. So hybrid catalyst and weapon. And I'm pretty sure this is for miracles. So yep. It's a miracle sword. As you can see. You can cast miracles with that, so it's an option if you want it. Not gonna be the strongest in terms of spell buff, but hey. A weapon and catalyst all in one. There you go. And now up here is another chest. And in here is a strength bow. So you want a bow for strength? Then here's a Dragon Rider bow. So Dragon Rider bow. Where are you? Dragon Rider bow. So I could actually use that if I two-hand. But yeah, you can see that. I can actually, there we go. So it looks pretty cool, and it's a strength bow, so when there's an option, it's pretty good. And then out here is some large Titanite, and that is it, aside from Dragon Slayer armor. So I guess we should go back to the shrine. Doesn't matter, we need to go back down to the first bonfire in Lothric Castle, because I find that running through, well, I haven't actually tried running through the stairs there. I might try that this time actually. Go from Grand Foyer and see how bad it is. Because I tend to go to Lothric Castle just because you have to go up the elevator and that's it. Here you have to run past some enemies, so we'll see how this goes. We do have the Spitty Palm. Let's see how this goes. Oh, okay. That went about as badly as I thought it would. Fantastic. And are we being followed? Okay, please stop. Please stop. No, you don't. Oh, for Pete's sake. Well, you're still alive! God damn it. I was gonna do something now and I can't remember what it was. Right, rings. That's right. Oh, is there even more? Are you kidding me? No. Piss off. So, yeah, if I die during Slayer armor, I might just use the lift. What item do I want on? I guess we can just shove on Guinevere's urn. Guess, because we won't need the Cover Skull Serpent Ring, so let's get Tears of Denial. And I guess let's buff. Not too sure what Dragon Slayer Armor's weak to, because I really pay much attention. So I guess we can do some Pale Pine. I think it's weak to magic. I don't know. Magic looks cool though. And I want to go all the way down to Lacerating Knives. Oh, that's a great first hit. It's not bad damage though. Actually pretty reasonable damage. Okay. Yeah, watch out for that. I'll just take you off rolling attacks. That's all I need to do. Oh no. Ooh! So Dragon Slayer Armor is actually one of my favourite bosses in the game. Just because of how formulaic he is. Once you figure out how to fight him, he's pretty easy to take down. And I'm gonna heal up because I'm panicking. And I'm actually gonna not hit him because my stamina is a bit low, so stop tanking. And that's Dragon Slayer Armor taken down first try. Nice. Yeah, stuff off Pilgrim Butterflies. So from them, we get the Tome and the Soul. So yeah, I think Dragon Slayer Armor is actually one of my favourite bosses, which is why I don't mind the reskins quite as much as other people do. So, really sure over here is nothing. I think there used to be an item here, or there is an item here, it just doesn't show up for a reason, or something like that. I don't know. Never an item there for me, so. Down here is some black fire bombs. And then is there a chest over here? There is a chest over here. Nice. So here is Sanguinus. So that is a Bloodborne weapon. There's the untransformed version of the Bloodletter. Let's see if I can find that. So I haven't actually used this one at all in any of my playthroughs, but it is pretty fun. So, obviously, because it's the untransformed version, it only has the unique stuff on the one-handed. If you two-hand it, then you're just going to get bog standard hammer. But the charge attacks have you spraying blood everywhere, so pretty fun. And now we're going to head up here. And that NPC is technically part of the Grand Archive, so we'll talk to him next episode. Sorry, you have to wait to meet him. But now we can travel back to the shrine and do a few things there. And I'm actually going to take this off now. That'll still linger though, so we've tethered an eye along permanently now just until we leave the area again. So drop down here.
Oh,
Give them the Braille Divine Tome of Lothric.
You've brought them now, Taylor.
And they'll have even more stuff for us. So I think they have, yeah, Blessed Weapon now, which is very nice. So, and I think Great Magic Barrier is also new. Again, I don't really pay much attention to this, so there is some new stuff here.
Have a pleasant day.
Then we need to go talk to, we need to talk to you actually. So I'm going to give you the Smith box. And should now have the Evelyn and the cannon. So I'm going to note a bug with the cannon, and I think also fix some other sidearms where when you equip it, you'll be holding it kind of funny, and you can't shoot it or anything like that. So just reload the game, and it'll fix itself. So I'm actually going to grab the Evelyn. We're going to use that next episode. Cannon, I'm not going to use in this series at all. Sorry, it's a bit too heavy, and it will do another strength build. So yeah, no cannon in this series. Sorry. And oh yeah, the Estus shard. So if I go to Andre, cannot reinforce further. So plus 10 is the limit. And then down here, and I skipped past dialogue there. That was new. Whoops. So now she's got even more. I think now, yeah, she has Dark Blade, Vow of Silence. So there's 4 new ones here, but I'm not sure what they are. I know these 2 are new. Vow of Silence, Dark Blade. Dark Blade is actually pretty useful, but
don't stir up any trouble. You're my apprentice. Don't forget.
well, try not to stir up too much trouble. And then we'll just check you. So what do you got now? Anything new shown up? So all the Eastern sets shown up. So there's weapon stamina consumption. Gundare set is also weapon stamina consumption. Should also have, yep, Dancer set, which is dexterity. And Kala set, so get that here as well, so max FP. And I don't see anything else sticking out that's new. Wood Grain Ring, I think that's new, so weapon stamina consumption. So I'm actually going to buy that. That's a pretty nice ring. And I think that's it for key items. I think, yep. So now we can take a look at the soul transpositions. So what do we got new here? So Perseverance, so normally just a weapon art, but you can get that as a miracle, and it's actually pretty powerful. So that's from the Dragon Slayer Armor Soul. Which, how does a suit of armor have a soul? Never understood that. The Dragon Slayer Great Axe, which is still pretty powerful, but as you can see, because it's got that lightning damage, it does take 40 faith as well as 40 strength, so yeah, pretty hefty in the stat requirements for that falling bolt weapon art that does a shit ton of damage, so you gotta earn that damage. And yeah, I think, yeah, just the Dragon Slayer Great Shield, and then from Twisted, I think the only things from him are the Cursed Rings. So this one reduces your stamina cost of your rolls, but you'll have 50% less HP, so you better be good at dodging. The Cursed Ring of Vengeance, so enemies will randomly explode when dead, so this gives you AoE dead again, just randomly, but you'll have 50% less HP, so it's a common theme in all these Cursed Rings, it's 50% less HP. So This one, you'll deflect spells randomly though. So there's a certain NPC we'll encounter later who has this ring on. He's fun to fight. So, and this one makes enemies, well, this occasionally reports nearby enemies. So yeah, that's pretty fun. So those are all options. And now I'm actually going to head over to Rosaria's bedchamber, because after Profane Capital, a certain thing showed up there, and it makes it impossible for me to rest at the bonfire. So I need to go kill that, but I want to do it on camera, so Rosaria's bedchamber, we'll go kill that. I think it should have shown up earlier, but I think maybe in Sigurd's flags got crossed, so it's showing up here and Sigurd showing up in the cell was somehow the same thing. So instead of Sigurd showing up in the cell, this thing showed up at Rosaria's bedchamber. Which I'm pretty sure this is Hazel. What they become, so get out of here. So yeah, Sansa's crown, Hazel pick. We already have them though, so just want them out of the way so I can use this bonfire. Because for the sorcery episode, I had to go to Highwall to grind out items, which was not very fun. And so now we can head back to the Grand Archives and end it off. So next episode, heading into the archives, because was planning to Ask Dragon as I said, but I need an item that's in the archives first for that, so yeah. Ask Dragon has to wait, but that'll be fun for Ask Dragon. I do have a couple weapons planned for that, so yeah. Ask Dragon will be worth the wait, but next episode will be Grand Archives, so once again, thank you very much for watching. Thanks also for all the support in the series. There's been a couple really nice comments recently that have really picked up my mood, so thank you very much for that. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.